Hey, it started right up today. Worked right out the gate. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you know it's going to be a good day. You know it's going to be a good day. I know, me particularly, I know it's going to be a good day when I click on the thing and it just works, which is so rare for some reason. I guess maybe it had something to do with the fact that we do the show so early and I don't have like a tech team that can sit here and help me do things. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know. But here's what I do know. I do know that today, that's right, today, it worked right out the gate. So let's dive in.
Good morning and welcome to hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father
To 8.
and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Dude, today is Tuesday. That's right. Today is Tuesday, January 5th, 2020. And what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be Tuesday, January 5th, 2020. So I want to make sure we all make the absolute most, and I do mean the absolute most of this absolutely incredible, incredible day. Listen, there are people around the world right now, people around the world that are diving in today. They are diving in today on their fitness, right? They're like, man, it's January 5th. I got to get my fitness on. I'm getting in shape in 2021. There are people that are diving in on their families. They're like, hey, I got to get tight with my family. It's 2021. I'm going to spend more time with their kids. There are people who are trying to get tight with their faith. They're like, you know what? It's 2021. I'm going to church every Sunday in 2021. There are people all around the world with New Year's resolutions. They're saying they're going to spend more time with their friends. They're saying that they're going to take care of their finances and their budgets. All of these things, right? They're saying that their careers are going to blow up here in 2021. There are so many people all around the world right now, with it being a new year. There are so many people all around the world that are saying to themselves, I am going to work on becoming a better version of myself in 2021, right? We are just under a week into this new year. And I hope that you personally, I hope that you are going strong when it comes to your New Year's resolutions. I really do. There's 260 of y'all that are watching on Facebook right now. There's another 150 of y'all over in the clubhouse. So I'm talking to you directly. I hope that you are killing it on your New Year's resolutions. I really, really do. I hope that you are inspired right now. I hope that you are motivated right now. I hope that you can see and taste victory right now. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that you are going to have a year filled with the weight loss that you want. I'm hoping that you're going to stop drinking if that's your thing and you're like, I'm going to stop drinking this year. I'm hoping that you're going to get closer on a spiritual level than you ever have before, right? You're going to learn that third dimension of yourself. I am hoping that you make more money than you've ever made in your entire life. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping for you. I am hoping that you get filthy, stinking rich in 2021. And it's amazing to see all of these people inspired right now. I see them in my social media feeds. I see it over in the clubhouse feed. Like, people are inspired, man. You got people that are asking like big questions about their business, taking pages and pages and pages of notes, right? Learning from all types of different people. I see it every morning and I love seeing that. I love seeing an inspired human. I really, really do. There's only one problem though. There is only one problem, and the problem is this. 92% of the people that are currently inspired right now, 92% of the people that wrote down their goals and their resolutions for 2021, 92% of the 304 people that are watching live on Facebook right now, 92% of you are going to fail. 92%. Less than 1 out of 10 of you will actually achieve that which you are currently working on right now. That thing that you are so inspired about right now, only 1 out of 10 of y'all are actually going to achieve that success, right? The rest are going to try, they're going to try again, and they're going to fail. So the question I have for you this week, and the question that I have for you this morning, is how do you specifically stay in the 8%? Like, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer this morning. I'm not trying to start your day off on the wrong note. Like, when I said that, if you thought, oh man, well, I'm going to be in that 92%, well, then we need to work on some things. Because what I'm hoping is that when I said 92% would fail, I'm hoping the animal in you, the dog in you, the fight in you was like, not me. Not me. Everybody else might be failing, but not me. I'm going to be in that 8%. So the question I have for you this morning, the question I have for you this week here on hashtag Rise and Grind is, how do you stay in that 8%, right? How do we make sure that we set ourselves up for success? And I'm here to tell you it all starts in the morning. It all starts in the morning. It is all about how you start your day. If you change the way you start your day, it'll make a massive impact in your life, period. History has shown this to be true with some of the most successful humans in history. They know this. They utilize this every single day. A morning routine that taps into your mind, body, and spirit is an absolute game changer in your life. Listen, I'm not just speaking out of the side of my mouth. I'm speaking from experience. All right, having one in my life has helped take me from being broke, homeless, aimless, alone, to where I am today. Today, I am the host of hashtag Rise and Grind. I'm also a 22-year automotive professional. I am also a husband to 1 and a father to 8. If you can believe it. I just had a new baby girl, sweet Caroline, just a couple days ago. But I'm a father to 8. And I've been very, very, very successful up till this point in my career. I've been able to build my own 7-figure business, which I'm super stoked about. And so I'm not telling you this just spitting out of the side of my mouth. I'm telling you this because a morning routine, a powerful, strong morning routine, helped get me to where I am today. And it can do the exact same thing for you too. A strong morning routine is how you're going to stay in that 8%. That's how. You see, I believe that you are just 5 steps away. 5 steps away from an extraordinary life. Those 5 steps are very simple. No snooze button. Never hit the snooze button, folks. I know you love it. I know it makes you warm and comfy. Never hit the snooze button. Step 2, don't touch your phone first thing in the morning. Dude, you got to stay off that thing first thing. There's nothing on that phone that can't wait. I promise. Number 3 is you've got to write down the things that you're thankful for, and you have to write down your goals. It is incredibly important, and yes, you must do both. Number 4 is you got to take care of yourself physically. I don't care if you crawl, walk, run, play some golf, play basketball. I don't care what you do. You just got to get the body in motion. An object in motion tends to stay in motion. An object at rest tends to stay at rest. And then the 5th step, after you've taken care of yourself, no snooze button, no phone, gratitude goals, you've taken care of yourself physically. Step 5 is I need you to send out an encouraging message. Lift someone else up. You've got this, you're vibrating on this incredibly powerful frequency. It's so important that you release that energy out into the world. You see, a lot of people don't understand this, but energy itself cannot be created. It can only be converted. And so when you create this positive energy and you release it out into the world, not only does it make an impact in other people's lives, but ultimately that energy gets converted and comes back to you. Listen, I believe you're just 5 steps away from an extraordinary life. And today and this week here on hashtag Rise and Grind, we're going to break those things down. We're going to break down those 5 steps. You can also, if you want to, you can go download the free ebook at themorning5.com. That's right, themorning5.com. That's the number 5. You can download a free ebook. It'll break down each of these five steps in depth, but we're also going to do that here on hashtag Rise and Grind this morning. Before we do that, though, I do want to say good morning. For those of you that are listening on Facebook, you can be able to get a little bit of music so you can get your dance on. For those of you that are over on Clubhouse, I'm going to come over and say good morning to all of you. I appreciate you spending your mornings with us as well as we start to get to know this new platform. It's amazing to connect with all of you guys. So listen, do me a favor this morning if you can. If you're on Facebook, this is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right, I need you to hit that share button because your share might just make a difference in somebody else's life. For those of you that are watching over here on Clubhouse or listening on Clubhouse, do me a favor, ping your friends. There's a little plus button on the bottom right-hand corner. Hit that plus button, and anybody you know, ping them on in here. Get them in the room today for hashtag Rise and Grind. I do see a bunch of people up in the room over in Clubhouse right now. I see Tiffany. I see you. What's up, Ronald, my movie-making man? How you doing, Miss Life? I see Tam Zinn is up in here. What's up, Wendy? How you doing, Ashley? I also see Laura and Eliza. What's up, Tommy? Melanie, Satisfied, Sean T, Denise is up in here. Diane, Danielle, Vaughn, Dara, Gunny, Tabitha, Frankie. What's up, Tony and Anthony? And over here on Facebook, I got my girl Heather Ivy. We also got John Coltonborn, John Gayheimer, Sandra, Ben Stock, Delolio. What's up, Jeremy Noling? Stephen Eugene Kuhn is hitting on both. He's on both. He's over here in the Clubhouse, and he's on Facebook at Official Glenn Lundy. We've also got Kelly Taylor, Melinda Gayheimer. What's up, Gail B. Kraft? Great to see you this morning. That's right, folks. There's over 500 of us joined up together, changing the way we start the day. What an incredible world we live in. And listen, I'm going to challenge you guys. What's up, Trevor? I'm going to challenge you guys. I've got something called the 67-day challenge. I believe that these 5 steps could completely transform your life. And here's the thing. If you can do those 5 steps every single day for 67 days, I'm going to give you a bunch of free stuff. I'm going to give you a free hoodie. I'm going to give you a free hat. I'm going to give you a free Rise and Grind tumbler. I'm going to give you all kinds of free stuff. All you got to do is do the 67-day challenge. Do the morning 5. Take a picture of you completing one or more of those steps. Make a post on Facebook or Instagram. Use the hashtag 67-day challenge. Or use the hashtag TheMorning5. When you do that for 67 days straight, send me a video, let me know you completed the challenge, and I will send you a bunch of stuff for free. And yes, I mean free. And yes, my hoodies are dope, some of the best, period. Our hats are amazing, and our tumblers are incredible. But I'm the type of guy that will put my money where my mouth is. And all I want to do is help, serve, and help you transform your life. So I will do that. I will drop some gear in your mailbox if you can complete that. You can learn more about that at themorning5.com. Also, if you already have a hashtag Rise and Grind planner, I got to tell you, in the hashtag Rise and Grind planner, there's quotes at the top that are submitted by our crew members, people that watch on Facebook and also on Clubhouse. So my man Fred Sizemore contributed a quote today in the Rise and Grind planner. It says this: when greed sets in, failure is sure to follow. Write that sucker down, because ain't that the truth? Let's dive in today on hashtag Rise and Grind. Boom, listen up, listen up, listen up, listen up. Listen up. All right, we're going to talk about sleep today. Sleep is highly debated. Y'all all know that, right? Sleep is highly debated and extremely misunderstood. I'm going to go ahead and ask you right now, go ahead and drop it in the comments. How much sleep do you need? I'll ask you that question right now. How much sleep do you need, is required, is healthy? And I guarantee you we're going to get a ton of different answers. And we'll be talking about this in Clubhouse a little bit later. We're going to do some Q&A. We're going to dive into the sleep and effective habits of the highly successful people. So make sure if you're watching on Facebook, you join us on Clubhouse for the after show, the hashtag Rise and Grind after show entitled Breakfast with Champions. So my question is, how much sleep do you need? 7 hours is my jam, says one person. 2 cycles, says somebody else. 8 hours is what somebody else says. Somebody else says 5 to 7 hours. Somebody else says 6 hours. Somebody else says 5.5 hours, right? Well, science says everything from 10 hours to 4 hours, depending on which site you end up on. It is highly debated. Some people say they're morning people. Some people say they're night people, right? If you're a morning person, raise your hand. If you're a morning person, drop me a little emoticon, hit a smiley face, hit a heart, or one of those things. If you're a night person, just go back to bed because it's early, right? I'm just playing. Listen, people will debate that they're morning people, that they're night people. People will debate that they're what is healthy sleep and what is not healthy sleep. And so here's what I want to do for you today. I want to solve a little bit of this conundrum for you. Here is the facts. Sleep is a tool. That's it. It is a tool, and when it is effectively used, it can ultimately make you a superhuman. Hear me out here. Sleep can make you a superhuman. When used inappropriately, however, it can be the biggest obstacle to success in your life. My man Eric Thomas said this once. He said, man, you don't even want success more than you want to sleep. See, Eric Thomas wakes up at 3 o'clock in the morning every single day. He's a friend of mine. I know it to be true. He's one of the only people on the West Coast that I can text when I wake up, right? When I get up early, not right when I wake up, but when I'm up early in the morning, I can actually text my man E.T., right? So he gets up at 3. Then I know some other successful people that are getting up a little bit later, but here's the fact. Sleep is a tool. When used effectively, it can make you a superhuman. So ultimately, it's worth understanding how we sleep, why we sleep. And if you can understand it, you can then apply it as a tool in your toolbox to ultimately help make you successful. You see, you sleep in cycles. It's not about sleeping 4 hours, 7 hours, 9 hours, or 10 hours. It's about understanding that you sleep in cycles that last anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. That's how long they are in length. Now, this is designed for a reason. You see, back in the day, before you had an ADT home security system, before you had a little ring system that was hooked up to your cell phone where you could check the doorbell, before you even had a lock on your door, you used to have to sleep. And it didn't make sense for a human being to go to sleep for 8 hours and be in a coma when you got wild animals out there trying to eat your double dollar signs, right? So it just didn't make sense. So you sleep in cycles. Your cycles are 2 to 3 hours long. It's light sleep, deep sleep, light sleep. That's how it works. Light sleep, deep sleep, light sleep. Simple as that, right? And over time, your body and your mind, they ultimately learn your particular patterns. They learn your particular patterns, and then they adjust your cycles accordingly. So if you normally sleep from 11 to 7, then that's typically 2 hours and 40 minutes per cycle. So at 7 a.m., you're going to be ready to wake up. You're going to be energized. The alarm clock's going to go off, and you're going to jump right out of bed, right? That's what you do, right? That's what happens. You go to bed at 11, you wake up at 7, ready to rock and roll, right? Wrong. 7 o'clock comes and you're ready to wake up. Your mind is ready to wake up. Your body is ready to wake up. And what do? You hit the snooze button. It's exactly what you do. That's what 90% of Americans do anyway. They hit the snooze button. And see, here's the thing. When you hit the snooze button, it automatically sends you into the next sleep cycle, which I just told you, if you were taking notes, that next sleep cycle is going to last anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. You see, the snooze button is ultimately the devil. The snooze button is selling you a lie. I need you to understand this. The snooze button is selling you a lie. It is telling you, hey, if you lay here for 10 more minutes, you will feel more rested. But ultimately, that 10 more minutes is going to make you less effective for the next 2 to 3 hours. Why do you think there are people out there paying $5.25 a day for a cup of coffee? People that can barely afford to get milk for their babies. I shouldn't say that. But people, I was rude. I take that back. I apologize. Y'all single mamas out there, I know y'all fighting and you deserve a Starbucks too. I know you do. I'm sorry. I take it back, boo-boo. Don't get mad at me. But I'm just saying. There are people out there paying $5 for a cup of coffee. People drink coffee like crazy. There's an entire billion-dollar industry around coffee and caffeine because people ain't sleeping right. That's the whole reason. The dang snooze button, man. I'm telling you, it's the devil. It is selling you a lie. So morning routine, step one, we're talking about morning routines of the highly successful. We're talking about the morning routines of successful people around the world. We're talking about how you can stay in line so that you can hit your goals this year in 2021. We're talking about how you can stay in line so you can reach your resolutions in 2021. We're talking about how you can stay in the 8% instead of the 92% in 2021 that are going to fail miserably and not achieve their goals. That's what we're talking about. And so you mastering this thing called sleep, understanding your cycles and never hitting the snooze button, step one, right, of a powerful morning routine is one of the tiny little things that you can do that ultimately is going to help lead you to the success that you're looking for in your life. Listen, sometimes one small change is all it takes. I can tell you story after story of how just one little tweak from one of my friends that are highly successful, one little change in perspective from some of my friends, one change is all it took to put them on a path that has brought them to the greatness that they have today. What is that one little change for you? Maybe you're hitting the snooze button. Maybe you don't quite understand that sleep is supposed to be a tool. It's supposed to be something that you use. You invest in sleep so that you can get stronger, so that you can get better. So listen, you need to understand. You've got to learn first and foremost what your sleep cycles look like. Really easy. Take the time you average sleep on average. What time do you normally go to bed? What time do you normally wake up? Right? And then break that down in segments of 2 to 3 hours. If you normally sleep 8 hours, then you're going to have to divide that by 3, right? Because you can't divide it by 2. That would be 4 hours each. That wouldn't make sense. You got to divide it by 3. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes. There's also apps on your phone that you can download to help understand your sleep cycles so that you know when is that peak wake time where I can set that alarm clock and not hit that dang snooze button. Listen, my goal, my entire passion, my entire purpose in life is to help you change the way you start your day. Because I know for a fact that if you change the way you start your day, it'll make a massive impact in your life. So let's start by never, ever, ever hitting the snooze button. Listen, my friends, I believe in you. I truly do. I truly believe in you. You are my brother. You are my sister. We are all children of God, the God of the universe, God that made everything. Made you to be the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. The best version, not an average version or a little bit above or a little bit below, but the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And it all starts with the way you start your day. So make a decision today to change the way you start your day, and it's going to make a massive impact in your life. Listen, come join me over on Clubhouse if you're listening on Facebook right now. Come join me over on Clubhouse. We're going to do the after show. We're going to talk about the habits and disciplines of the highly successful. We're going to talk about morning routines of the highly successful. We're going to talk about all those things this morning. We're going to be running for the next 4 hours over there on Clubhouse. So if you've downloaded the app and you've been lucky enough to get on in there, then come join us. We'd love to have you. Otherwise, if you're listening on the podcast, if you're watching on YouTube, any of those things, make sure to let me know you stopped in. I would greatly appreciate it. And of course, if you need more videos like this, you can go to glennlundy.com. That's right, glennlundy.com for more motivation, education, and inspiration with hashtag Rise and Grind. But most importantly, I'll be back here again tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. and we can do this all over again on hashtag Rise and Grind. Have an incredible day, my friends. Love you.